The main essence of the government reform plan is to remove traditional inefficiency that has been long been plaguing the public sector. The core focus is three sectors: energy, environment and education. Those areas will be subject to a large-scale reshuffle as the industry monopolistic structure has triggered numerous problems such as poor management and snowballing debt. The government has been pushing for the key public sector reforms since late 2013, and as an extension of this program, the government vowed to make structural adjustments to division that overlap and downsize non-core businesses. Opening doors to private companies into sector that used to be state-run is also part of the big plan, all intend to maximize efficiency in management and revitalize the economy. The government also announced it will merge and reshuffle some institutions of the energy and environmental sector, including major public corporations such as the Korea Coal Corporation. The government is expecting that this policy will boost public sector productivity and financial soundness. Recently, the distribution sector of the Korea Railroad Corporation, or a Korea, went through major structural reform with 47 freight depots being shut down. Korea Land and Housing Corporation and Korea Appraisal Board also experienced a huge shake-up as they transferred a significant portion of their work to private companies for efficient operation. These changes were projected to cut or redistribute the budget by 7.6 trillion won, or roughly $6.4 billion, as the new reform plan is expected to affect up to 3,500 government workers. Some point out that the government should come up with proper follow-up measures to prevent any backlash. Public sector reform has been an ongoing issue for British government since the 1970s. Thatcher and major governments saw the need for such reform as central to their aspiration for reviving the Britain economy. UK public service reform measures enacted over the past 25 years. The neoliberal strategy is not to seek to govern bureaucracy better, but to transform the very organization of the government bureaucracy itself, and in doing so, transform its ethos from one of bureaucracy to one of business, from one of planning to one of competition, from one dictated by the logic of the system to one dictated by the logics of the market and the demands of the customer. The government policy that make explicit the connection between the practices of entrepreneurial capitalism and the development of government policy. Under the Conservative government from 1979 to 1997 provided a key symbolic marker signaling new direction. Initially, Thatcherite reform impulse reflected both economic and ideological factors. The new public management reform of the 1990s introduced choice mechanism to legitimize competition within public services. In the social housing field, the key example was the compulsory competitive tendering of local authority housing management services.
Since the establishment of the Korean government, the Ministry of the Interior and Safety has played a key role in the Korean administration. Ministry of the Interior and Safety has stood at the forefront of the efforts to create a better future, expanding public participation and cooperation, realizing social values, and enhancing public trust and integrity. Our first-class e-government services, bringing the benefits of government service to cyberspace, is recognized all around the world as a supreme example of an online system that has successfully transcended the limitations of time and space. Our e-government service has allowed us to process civil services immediately and accurately, anytime, anywhere, while our extensive digital database has allowed us to enhance the productivity of our administration dramatically. A country where everyone can live well. The Ministry of the Interior and Safety facilitates responsible and capable local governments, maintained by the power of the region and the people, to help change our lives for the better. Decentralized and autonomous local governments create balanced development and resident-centered administration, a cause that we can all smile for. The other goal of the Ministry of the Interior and Safety is to prevent accidents from occurring in the first place, as well as to create accurate and quick response systems for any disaster that takes place. We seek to create and strengthen disaster prevention and safety management systems that are firmly grounded in the dignity of human life, and thereby guarantee the safety and well-being of the people. The Ministry of the Interior and Safety continues to engage in cooperative projects that are designed to share the experience, knowledge, and values of the Korean government. Our administrative capability and systems, recognized for excellence around the world, are transferred to many countries in order to enhance the image and the prestige of Korea in the eyes of the world, as well as to create new drivers of growth.
En donde ustedes trabajan con servicios públicos con mucha eficiencia, con mucha eficacia, entonces eso simplifica todos los procesos, ahorra tiempo, que entiendo que es parte también de la cultura coreana. El tiempo es parte de esa eficiencia que ustedes tienen. Así que con otros países que no están tan adelantados como ustedes lo están, indudablemente eso marca la diferencia.
All eyes are on Korea's leading examples of public administration. Government 24 upgraded from Minwon 24, running 24/7 for anyone to easily access civil services anytime, anywhere. Home Tax, a service where people can declare and pay their taxes anytime, anywhere, as well as conduct other services, help reduce the processing time and costs, while enhancing the people's quality of life and satisfaction. CONEPS, a transparent and fair procurement system. Or UniPass, a quick and convenient alternative for customs, help enhance the efficiency of government services and trust in the government.